Hey, my water signs. So let's get straight into it. This is going to be an element reading for my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. How y'all been? If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for taking some time to chill with me. Mocchaa, if you guys are part of the Soul Tribe, thank you guys for coming back and supporting me. Thank you for pouring into the channel. What messages are for the water sign spirit? Speak to me clearly. I got a message that some of you guys are focused on love, or maybe like I'm feeling collectively that you guys want love readings. I saw love messages. Maybe someone's texting you some lovey-dovey stuff as well. That could be your thing. Love. What messages are for the water signs? There's also some sort of surprise. There's a surprise coming in matters of love. Someone wants to come through that's an Aries or has Aries placements for the water signs. Okay, so that could be another message for someone specific. I'm not dealing with anybody with with Aries placements, so I know that is not for me, baby. But that's beside the point. I'm just getting a lot of like random messages. What's going on? What's going on? So many messages are coming through. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Wow, somebody wants you. Somebody wants you. Someone's going to have the confidence to speak on this. They might not speak to you first. They could be speaking to someone else, like a mutual friend, or, you know, they could just be finding themselves more vulnerable about you, water sign. Especially if you guys have Cancer placements, that's coming through as well. I'm seeing Cancer. There could be a Cancer moon that is really thinking about shooting their shot with somebody, or it could be like the other way around. Confidence is your key to success. New moon energy. You know what? This might be a love reading, even though this is an element general reading for you guys. This is giving me love. Like, I have feelings that I want to get off my chest, and I feel like as long as someone understands that in matters of love they need to do things differently, maybe switch up the plan, switch up the execution, change the intentions, reframe your thoughts and beliefs with this new moon energy, like you are going to find success. And don't be cowardly about whatever your pursuits are. That's not to call anyone coward. It's to just say, like, if whatever your goal is, it's going to require you to show up. It's going to require you to be confident. And then keep talking about love. And it doesn't have to just be like romantic love, because I am picking up family energy. I am picking up siblings as well. Maybe there's like a sibling like rivalry issue going on, and there's going to be some sort of like mending of the bridge in that sense as well. But yeah, because there could be jealousy that was an issue in the past, but that's dissolving because someone has reframed their minds, their thoughts, their beliefs, their intentions. It's like someone is kind of going through a metamorphosis, like they are looking at life differently, if that makes sense. That's different. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Let's look into the past for the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be someone that's prideful and isn't or wasn't vulnerable in the past. Okay, this person could have Aries, Taurus, or Leo placements. Could be an earth sign. That's beside the point at this point. This is somebody that prides on themselves on what they can do for themselves, what they can do for others, how they provide for others. This is not the most expressive person. This is why Spirit is telling whoever this is in the past that they need to switch it up and just do things differently, starting with being more vulnerable. What else in the past for the water signs? You see how this lion here is giving me like I'm the king of my tribe, I'm the leader, and then this King of Pentacles comes out. You know, the lions are notoriously known for being the king of the jungle. And then this King of Pentacles. So we could be, a masculine could be at the center of the past message. Like whatever the message is regarding the past, there could be a masculine in the center of all of this. Picking up a Libra as well. What else for the past? We have the Queen of Cups. Water energy. This could be also a Gemini. So this could be you guys or a Gemini coming through. So now we have a couple, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. See, someone is more sensitive and the other person is more practical. So the issue could have been that someone could have always spoke from their heart space, and someone could have been selective about like when they spoke about what was on their heart, because they could have felt like, okay, what's the purpose? What's the end result of me saying how I feel if it's temporary? This feels like there could have been a compatibility issue in the past with this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups. But with this, confidence is your key to success. I do feel like if there was a misunderstanding, or, you know, you guys felt at some point, you know, we're not compatible, I don't know if this is going to work, I don't see any longevity in this connection. That might not necessarily be true. This is indicating like someone just needs to be more confident and just be open to trying different things. Like if you guys don't date, this is Spirit saying it's time to step out the house and date. Be creative even with the dating. If you don't want to step out the house, then create a date night at home. You know, like do something different. Switch things up. One more for the past. Okay, we got two cards here. We have the Magician and the Strength card. I'm laughing because the very first card was the New Moon in Leo. So now we have the Strength card again. There's the lion that I'm referring to, the King of Pentacles here. I'm telling you, someone needs to have the courage to speak up and be confident in whatever it is that they want to say. We have the Magician here too, which is talking about intentional energy. So if we have the Strength card and the Magician together, by the way, these are the first two major arcana that's come up in this reading so far. This is even Spirit saying, be honest with yourself. Like sometimes when we have vulnerability issues, it's difficult for us to be transparent. We're not operating from the heart space because it's blocked. It's hard to even admit to ourselves what is it that we truly want. Also too, with the Magician, I've said this in prior readings, like a successful magician is a confident and emotionally disciplined magician. So this could apply to whoever needs to work on their confidence with the Strength card. Okay, this could also apply to whoever was emotionally unstable in the past. Okay, there needs to be grounding energy here. But the Magician and the Strength card is talking about, to me, like, have the courage to speak on the very thing that you want. Have the courage to ask for the very thing that you want. Be brave about pursuing what you want and being open to doing something different, something new. It's okay to switch your intentions, your goals, your plans, your execution. You know, if you had a blocked heart, this might be the time to say, you know what, how far has my black heart really got me? How far is not speaking up really got me? How far has not being vulnerable and transparent and speaking my truth and being honest has gotten me? How far has not pursuing my dreams and goals and being open to different ways of doing that gotten me? It hasn't gotten me this far. Okay, like you have to be honest with yourself with that. Or maybe it has gotten you up to a certain point and you're feeling stagnant and you want something more, you know. The past is telling me that there could have been a relationship that was the center of why, you know, you weren't manifesting things the way that you wanted to manifest things. And now it's time to address the elephant in the room. Let's look into the present for the water signs. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so someone is possibly trying to accomplish a goal alone. Someone is not asking somebody for help. Someone is going through something by themselves. I feel like they prefer to do it this way as well, especially with the Magician that came right before the Nine of Wands. What else is in the present for the water signs? We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so there's somebody here that is doing this alone. They're being independent because they want to reap the rewards for themselves. This could be someone that's also aware that they probably are going to have to do whatever this goal is solo, independently. This is someone that's confident that they will have their moment. They will overcome whatever this is with the Nine of Wands, and there will be something worth celebrating soon. It's just a matter of time. Someone is very resilient with this Nine of Wands going into the Nine of Cups. I see a wish fulfillment. One more. We have the Eight of Swords. This is the only thing that's blocking you from your wish fulfillment. Can I clarify the Eight of Swords for me, Spirit? Because I feel like there's a lesson here. Because, like, for instance, somebody's manifesting something with the Magician, and they're doing it by themselves with the Nine of Wands. It feels like they might not literally be doing it by themselves, but it could feel like I don't have the support that I desire in whatever it is that I'm manifesting. But I know, like, down the road, I'm going to get my wish fulfillment. But with the Eight of Swords, there's some sort of restriction or limitation going on, or someone believes that there's some sort of limitation or restriction. And I do feel like there's some sort of lesson here that you're supposed to be learning in all of this. That's interesting because the Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces, and the Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini. Clarify this energy for me, please, Spirit, for the water signs. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. I said someone is doing this by themselves. You see what I'm saying? The Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. It's very dedicated energy, dedicated to get this done. But there's a restriction here. Maybe someone feels like they don't truly have support when they possibly could. Clarify this energy for me. Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Wow, we have 8899. And the Strength card is number 8. We're in this year is the number 8. 2024 is the number 8, the year of power. So we have 2 8s. And then we have 2 9s. Well, we technically have 3 8s, the Strength card. Confidence is your key to success. Part of the lesson, it feels like that you are supposed to be learning something or doing something by yourself. I can't help but feel like I'm connecting with water signs that feel like I'm in a relationship or some sort of connection, where pride and ego was an issue and my confidence was, my confidence needs some work. And I know that once I work on my confidence, like there's nothing that can stop me from accomplishing, achieving success in whatever my goals are or dreams. So right now you're just on overdrive, you're doing overtime with the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. And sometimes it's hard for you to see you winning, even though you know in your heart you're going to win. And it could be because of the limitations and restrictions that you're currently dealing with live time, like right now. The past, it feels like it sucked in the sense of like just not having the support of somebody that you wanted support from. Let me put one more card to clarify this present energy. We have the Five of Cups. I'm picking up this energy and it's so strong. Like somebody really disappointed somebody. Like they just didn't show up the way they wanted them to. They didn't support them the way that they wanted to. They don't even believe this person will ever support them again. Like, I don't think this person actually ever did the way that they wanted them to. If they did, like they might feel like it wasn't authentic, it wasn't real, it wasn't genuine. Five of Cups is remorse, it's regret, it's despair, it's sadness, it's grief, it's loss. This could be like someone that had a father figure in their life, being the King of Pentacles, and they lost this person in some shape, way, or fashion. Like this person's no longer in their life. And now we have the Queen of Cups going into the Strength card where I'm having to be strong. And so, you know, be resilient with the Nine of Wands. I have to be strong to manifest what I want. But it's hard without this person that was in my life. So my condolences to those that have lost somebody too, because I'm feeling that. This does feel, for some of you guys, this could be an ancestor coming through, acknowledging their presence or their lack of presence in your life and how it's affecting you. Some of you guys could be with somebody and you know this person could be, like you might not realize it, but this person could be in your life to fill the void of a lack of a father figure, or you know, wanting someone to fill a void of a father figure. That's not going to apply to everybody. Let's look into the future for the water signs. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is insane to me because the very first tarot card was the King of Pentacles, and now the very first card in the future is the Queen of Pentacles. So now I'm starting to understand something here. I remember saying the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups is some sort of connection here. For some, it's a father-child dynamic. For others, it's a romantic or a business partnership. It's some sort where, you know, like I said, ego was an issue. And so now someone felt like, okay, I have to do a lot on my own. You know, like I've lost this person to some degree. And now this person shows up as the Queen of Pentacles. So their hard work was not in vain. Your hard work is paying off. Like you're elevating on a financial, tangible level. Even like your self-esteem, your self-worth has come up with this. Confidence is key to your success. New moon in Leo. If you guys are mothers, like I do see people like respecting you as a mother as well. And they're like right above each other. You know, if this is a father figure, right, alive or transition, this is a father figure that wants to teach the child, you know, male or female, I want you to gain a strong backbone. I want you to be resilient. I want you to persevere through adversity and obtain things on your own. Okay, obtain things on your own. Work hard for the things that you desire. With the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles, Magician is Mercury energy. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is about communication, learning, writing, short travel. So that could be another thing too. Like maybe Spirit is advising you, like learn, study, practice, travel, be dedicated in whatever you're doing. Practice, practice, practice. Despite the fact that you don't have the support of somebody or something. Wow, I just loved how the Queen of Pentacles is right underneath the King of Pentacles, and it's like I was once unstable, or I was once emotionally unstable with the Queen of Cups and the Strength card. Now I'm more stable, financially stable, more practical, more grounded. And I said that earlier. I said there needs to be like some sort of grounding practice here as well. When I was talking about the Magician and emotional discipline, Magician and confident energy. Let me pull some more cards for the future for the water signs. Wow. Wow. We have the Three of Pentacles. Now it's about collaborating and working as a team. If you guys felt like, you know, family, friends, a spouse, a partner, friend, platonic, business partner, whatever, was not there for you, was not helping you, they're going to come around and help you in the future. They just needed to see, and this could be your spirit team saying this, they just needed to see that you could do something on your own. That's why when you reap your blessings and your rewards, you'll be reaping them for you. It'll be for you, not for them, for you. Wow. The Three of Pentacles is definitely giving me like physical support, acts of service. People are going to be helping you because they're seeing how you evolved on so many different levels, especially financially. Wow. We even have the Two of Cups. So again, like I said, you're going to have people supporting you, showing up for you, loving you, meeting you halfway after going through so much by yourself. Wow. Two of Cups is Venus in Cancer. That's a current transit. Venus is currently in the sign of Cancer and will be in the sign of Cancer until July 11th. So we have a little under a week left from the time I'm recording this. The Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, a lot of support from so many directions, guys. People just wanting to work with you, collab with you, partner with you, and they all want the same thing for you. You all have the same common goal. One more for the future. Wow. The World. This is the last major arcana in the tarot. This is completion. This is graduation. This is success. This is a cycle coming to an end. The future for the water signs, absolutely. I can see someone like tearing up from all of what's happened. Okay, because this World card is talking about so many things that happen. Okay, from the past to the future. With the Strength and the World card. It was so hard for the water signs, y'all. I don't think y'all understand how hard it was. Like, I don't even know what this is, but it's bringing emotions out of me. And I can't even pinpoint what this is. I couldn't pinpoint it. It's just like, this is really one of the most emotional readings. I know that I don't look like it because I'm really like keeping myself together, but I don't know what y'all been through. I see that it wasn't easy with the Strength in the World card, but for the World to be the last card to come out in your collective reading, I just feel so happy for you guys that this is coming to an end. Like, I could cry right now. Like, I'm so happy that it's coming to an end for you guys This is what happens when you guys are resilient and you don't give up. With the Magician and the Nine of Wands, you do not give up despite whatever it was that you lost. With the Five of Cups, despite whatever you lost, guys. Interesting, the only Wands card in this entire spread is the Nine of Wands, which is the Chiron card. It's the Wounded Warrior. As of right now, Chiron is in the sign of Aries. And I believe Chiron will be in the sign of Aries for another year. So wherever Aries is in your chart, that's where you can give yourself a little bit of grace and be more understanding. This is why I love astrology, because it gives you it's like a portal in this reading to further understand why you're going through the things you're going through and how you can navigate through them, and use astrology to better understand how you can continue to persevere through whatever lessons that you're learning regarding personal healing. The only Wands card in the entire spread talks about resilience, perseverance, challenge, dealing with opposition, and not giving up. It's also a moon card. Nine of Wands is Sagittarius moon. And we have plenty of Cups cards here too. We have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Maybe the reason why in the past you were emotionally unstable is because you were grieving something or someone, a situation, something that you regretted, something that you were remorseful about. This is clearly a loss, and it caused you to be emotionally unstable. And see that bridge right there too? Like, I feel like there was a bridge that was burned, okay, based on your emotions, not being emotionally disciplined or stable at one point. So, and you could have possibly burned that bridge with this King of Pentacles for some of you guys. But in the present, you're going to be getting some sort of wish fulfillment. And in the future, you're going to be experiencing a mutual love. I feel like some of you guys need to remind yourself that this is a time to treat yourself for the accomplishments that you've achieved, the accomplishments that you thought that you weren't going to be able to do because there was so much adversity. Okay, this is a time to treat yourself with the Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups is also telling me like your hard work is not in vain. And there's something worth celebrating, whether you're aware of it now or you will be later. Mutual love from so many different directions. The Two of Cups could be a friendship. It could be some sort of partnership, business or platonic or romantic. But it feels really good. It feels like if you're questioning this person has the same good intentions as you, the answer is yes. The only Swords card is the Eight of Swords. This belief that you have some sort of restriction or limitation, and it's not true. It's an illusion. It's something that's created in your head. And there's a lot of money on the table. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. And you know what's so interesting is like the King and the Queen of Pentacles is going to come back together, and they're going to be on better terms. Some people don't believe this, but it's true. With the World card too, if you guys have been going through something karmic, it's going to be wrapping up. It's not going to be difficult anymore. Something that was like a freaking challenge for you guys, not going to be a challenge anymore for this couple. The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, you're not going to be working by yourself anymore. You're going to receive help and assistance, support. That's why it's an illusion to think that like this is how your life is going to be forever. Not true. You're not meant to live like this for the rest of your life. So the future is absolutely beautiful, especially with it ending with the World card. This karmic cycle is finally coming to an end for some of you guys. Completion, graduation. That's it. That is all. Let's wrap it up. We don't have to go through that anymore. But remember, the beginning message was to, try something new. confidently, and you will receive a crazy level of success in it, especially if you're doing healing work that's coming in. So water signs, that is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull individual messages for each water sign. There'll be a timestamp in the description box below. So yeah, let's get into it. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I wonder if it was y'all that was trying to make me cry earlier in the collective message. I wonder if it was y'all. But let's see. Cancer, we just experienced a new moon in Cancer last weekend. It's still Cancer season as I record this, and Venus is currently in the sign of Cancer until July 11th. So we got a lot of Cancer energy happening right now. I wonder when Mars is going to be in the sign of Cancer. That's going to be interesting. Shout out to those that have Mars in Cancer. I have that placement, and it's no joke. Wonder what all we will accomplish during that transit. Let's see what messages are for you. Look, I'm talking about Mars in Cancer, and look at this energy, 7 of Wands. This is actually Mars and Leo energy too. So 7 of Wands, this could be about choosing your battles wisely. Okay, 7 of Wands, that's that Mars and Leo. Let's pull some more cards for Cancer. Let's see. We got our wall up. Somebody around you also could be on the defense. This could be someone in your neighborhood or someone that's close to you. We have the World card. This was the last card that came out in the collective message. So yeah, this is definitely, you guys are going to be tested as far as like picking your battles wisely, enforcing or reinforcing boundaries, standing on what you believe in. Okay, some people do not deserve a reaction, to be honest, but there is this energy of like defending yourself. Let me pull 2 more for the Cancer for advice. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, and this is Jupiter and Capricorn. This is Spirit saying move around like nonsense, drama, anything that provokes you, especially when Mars is in Cancer. Whenever you guys listen to this reading, move around that energy. We have the 2 of Wands. Ooh, Mars and Aries. It's so crazy. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. This was the card that came out for the collective message, just for the future. This was the very first card that came out for the future. Let's not lose sight of what you're about to achieve. As I said that, let's not lose sight. There's the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. These 3 cards came out in the collective message. Let's not lose sight of what you're going to become in the future. Pick your battles wisely. It's just, I'm seeing so many synchronicities. First, when I started channeling your energy, Cancer, I saw Mars in Cancer. I was like seeing all these Cancer transits that were happening currently as I'm recording, and then I saw Mars. And then I thought to myself, okay, when is Mars going to be in Cancer? I'm not sure just yet when that will be, but then the first card that comes out is a Mars card, Mars and Leo. And then the last card that comes out is Mars and Aries. Both Wands cards, and Wands are passion energy, they're spiritual energy, they're feisty energy, and they're very active, quick energy. So there could be somebody that may want to go toe-to-toe with you, go back and forth with you. This could be over social media, or it could be in any shape, way, or capacity. Someone could be provoking you. Like I was picking up earlier. And this is why it's so important to pick your battles wisely, because there's somebody here that wants to remind you of what you've graduated from, what you've completed, a cycle that's no longer part of your daily life or routine or regimen anymore. Like someone wants to reel you back. And if, let's say that this person doesn't want to reel you back, let's say that this is just a test, right? Because as I'm recording this, Saturn is retrograding in the sign of Pisces, and the World card is also Saturn energy as well. So let's say this is Saturn retrograde energy right here, where Saturn is going to test you and see if you're going to go toe-to-toe with something that used to be very calming for you. And this is why the message keeps coming up to pick your battles wisely. The 2 of Wands says that you're going to be at a crossroads with the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Should I go and entertain something, or should I continue paving my own path. I say pave your own path. Let me pull one more for advice for Cancer, and then we can move on to Scorpio. What's the advice for Cancer? I say move on. I mean, the World card is an indication that you completed some sort of cycle. There is no reason, I feel, especially with the Seven of Wands, to go back and forth with anybody about something that, you know, Saturn has possibly put me through. Death. You get what I'm saying? It's time to move the fuck on, yo. I'm not, see, at this point, I'm just like, yo, Eight of Pentacles, this was the card that came out also in the present energy for the collective message. Continue working and dedicating on working on you, your goals, your plans, your dreams. Try a different approach. Maybe the old approach would have been, especially with this new moon in Leo, maybe the old approach would have been to go back and forth with somebody, or to, you know, take 5 steps back. You used to go taking 5 steps back versus taking 2 steps forward. That method, that karmic cycle, it's got to come to an end. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys don't know how to overcome this karmic cycle because you're used to doing the familiar. This is the challenge right here with the Ace of Wands. Do something different. Don't go back and forth. The Death card and the World card is pretty explanatory, guys. Like, put an end to how things used to be, especially if it wasn't fruitful for you, if it wasn't productive for you, if you saw no progression in whatever you used to do, how you used to do it, whatever. Like, no. This is death to being at a crossroads and feeling like I got to go back and forth. This is a death to juggling something all while working on whatever you're working on. Like, this could be someone that's like, hold on, let me just go handle this nonsense real quick. There's no handling nothing. Seven of Wands, pick your battles wisely and put an end to it with the Death card, okay? I don't know who's provoking you, but leave them in the past. I'm telling you. Because if you don't, I can see more restrictions, more limitations, more karmic experiences and cycles repeating itself, things slowing down, and you having to practice grounding yourself all over again. Now, for some of you guys, you're like, that's actually where I'm at. I actually need more practice. I need to learn. And for some of you guys, you have clearly closed that cycle up. You're done with it. And so, again, this kind of screams to me Saturn retrograde. And so some of us will pass the test and say, yeah, you couldn't even pay me, honestly, to go back and forth and go through that experience again. Or for others are like, Mocha, I'm almost there with this person. I got a few more words. I got a few more words with them. Okay, maybe I just need to let them know, like, it's done. I'm not going back and forth. I feel like the best thing to do is to not even entertain this shit. But, you know, sometimes wrapping this up might be something like pursuing something legal, because I'm picking up something legal. Let me split the deck. The Sun, guys. Your happiness is on the other side. It's not with this nonsense, y'all. Do not, like, pick your battles wisely. Choose your happiness over whatever this is. And the Sun is telling me that you get something rewarding out of picking, like, Saturn will reward you. God will reward you, especially with the Sun in the World and the Death card. Yeah, Saturn will reward you for, like, choosing your battles wisely. You know, and again, this death energy could be like someone that actually transitioned as well, you know, and like this could be like the cause of all of this drama, like because someone transitioned is a void that's coming back. That message is coming back. Yeah, I'm going towards the Sun. I would go towards the Sun. So that is your message, Cancer. We're gonna go into Scorpio. Scorpio. What messages are for Scorpio spirit? What advice do they need? Like I said, the collective message kind of got me emotional. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I feeling this way? But let's see, Scorpio. I feel like Scorpios are a lot more controlled when it comes to their emotions right now. I am getting that energy of like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not crying anything. I'm just ready for what's next. Something about a ballerina might be coming up. I don't know. I just saw a visual of a ballerina. We have the Knight of Cups. Expect somebody to come in with a love offer, an apology, or like a solution to an issue. This person could have Aquarius or Pisces placements. Doesn't have to though. This could be you. Maybe you're trying to find a solution to an issue with a group of people or someone specifically, like one person. But expect it because it's coming in. It is coming in and it does feel sincere. What else? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this apology, this love offer, it could be very much so overdue. You might not be satisfied with this offer, guys, because this feels like you were in a one-sided situation. Someone could be coming around, though. It's giving a little too late energy. Let me see what we have here. Everything is fine. This is how the Scorpio feels, or the cross watcher. Everything is fine. In reality, like it's not. You're not fine. You were patiently waiting. You were the only one investing. It felt one-sided for a minute. But God keeps placing on my heart to say this Nine of Cups is genuine. They are late, you know, based on your expectations and your timeline, but at least they're genuine. That's what's coming through. One more. We have the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is telling me that someone has either read some information, listened to something, and it doesn't feel like it's gossip. Sometimes the Page of Swords can represent gossip, but that's not what I'm getting with the Page of Swords. What I'm getting more than anything is that this is someone that's read something, listened to something, sorted out some information, connected the dots even, and they are making a conscious choice based on that information. So for instance, let's say you're reading a book with the Page of Swords. You could be becoming more aware of what you're going through, or you're applying what you learn. Let me clarify this energy for Scorpio, because I don't know what you're going to do with this information. I just feel like you're being really observant. And with the page, this is childlike energy. So this is new information that's coming in too. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is some useful information. Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is information that is helping you better understand yourself. More than the situation, it's more of like you better understanding yourself and what you want, what you don't want, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate. This is the only major arcana that's come out for the Scorpio message. Let's pull some more for Scorpio. We have the Moon. Maybe some of you guys are learning something about the subconscious, or learning about inner child, learning about internal wounds, healing. Some of you guys could be reading like books that help you with healing. The Wheel of Fortune is saying like this is going to help the wheel turn in your favor, because now you're able to look at a situation differently. I think though, again, it's more about you. This is why with this new moon in Leo, maybe you're approaching something differently, confidently. Let me pull two more. What's the advice for Scorpio? This feels like because Scorpio tended to their wounds, inner child, mother wounds, reading something about the subconscious, reading something to help them further understand themselves and how to handle situations. The things like life events are going to happen that are more favorable for them. It will help them progress in life in some way, even reap some sort of blessing out of the situation. Wow, as I said that, the Four of Wands. So this could have to do with a relationship or a partnership. This could be something we're celebrating, a home dynamic as well. This is the 1111 card. So you're finally in alignment because of some information that you read or digested and applied to you in your life. This is new information too with this Page of Swords. This feels new. Jupiter is currently in the sign of Gemini right now, so a lot of people are starting to read a lot more philosophical books. So that could play a significant role in all of this. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. One more for advice, and then I'm going to read up on this energy. We have the Two of Wands. Cancer got this too. Planning and preparing is Two of Wands energy. Someone could be decluttering and detoxing. Yeah, whatever was going on in the past with the Moon energy and the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands, I don't see what happened in the past affecting you guys nowhere near like it used to. I do see where, you were impatient and you used to numb yourself a lot, but I don't see that happening again. You guys did a lot of like reflecting on the past, and with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is benefiting you guys in ways you're thankful for. Things are going to end up working out for you because on an internal level, it feels like. So maybe you don't see a lot of tangible money, acts of service, or people changing their behavior so much. I think this is really about Scorpio experiencing a lot of internal healing. And in return, like the universe, God will bless you in ways that will feel very personal to you. So it might not be something that everyone can see, but like you might feel like, okay, I'm experiencing some sort of like healing and receiving blessings that are hidden with the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. This is hidden blessings, y'all. People are not going to be able to see how God is blessing you, but you will. You'll understand. Some people might see, but they might not understand like how this all built up to this with the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Four of Wands here and the Two of Wands, which could indicate like you making a choice about a relationship, a living arrangement, or how do you want to move forward. Someone's planning and preparing for the future. I don't know if this relationship is coming or going. Wow, we have the Chariot. I think that you're going to be pursuing. I don't see you planning with this person. I see that there is going to be something that will fall in alignment with the partnership, a home dynamic, a relationship, something worth celebrating. But I do feel like when it comes to planning, you're doing this independently. I do feel like you'll take your family into consideration. But I think this is like all about you right now. When I told you that the Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning in your favor, it's going to be turning really quickly, really, really fast. So I see opportunities coming in for you with the Two of Wands and the Chariot. Let me clarify this Four of Wands for the Scorpio. Four of Wands is Venus in Aries. I just don't see Scorpio planning with anybody. Yeah, see, I know it. We have the Four of Wands and the Hermit. This is either a relationship like really becoming exclusive, private, low-key, untraceable, inaccessible, people not talking about the relationship, or this is you pretty much kind of, I don't want to use the word abandon, but it does feel like, I'm abandoning everything that I've learned about this relationship to pursue like my future plans and goals. Like I'm in a space of preparing for my future. The last message that I'm getting with this Four of Wands and this Hermit is that someone is going into hermit mode to learn about what happened within this relationship with this Page of Swords. Like someone could be reading a book and studying and learning about themselves, studying and learning about the relationship. And you know, when you're studying and you're learning and you're applying what you learn, especially when it comes to the subconscious, your mind is going to change about things, about the person, you, the situation. You're going to change, your mind is going to change, and you're going to start to really reflect and say to yourself, like, do I even want this relationship? That's why I feel like with the Two of Wands and the Chariot, there's going to be planning and preparing on how you want to move forward now that you have reframed your thoughts, reframed your beliefs, reframed like everything going on in the subconscious. The Knight of Cups is the only cup card in this entire spread, which feels like this person that's coming in late. You know, I feel like whoever this person is that's coming in late, this is what they're going to get from the Scorpio. Like, yes, everything is fine, everything is good. Because like it took a lot of time for either you, Scorpio, to get to this point, or this cross watcher. Third party, flipper, switcher roles, guys. Let me clarify this Knight of Cups. We have the Judgment. I told you this person has good intentions. They're wanting to apologize. They're sincere. They want a second chance. They want to do this all over again. If they could do this all over again, they want to rectify the situation. They want to redeem themselves. They want to redeem the relationship. But I feel like this person is saying, but I waited for so long, and it was one-sided for so long as well. Let me clarify this. Everything is fine. And then I'm going to wrap up. I think I said that already, but I had to pull more. Seven of Cups, yeah. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, everything is fine. There's going to be options. What do we decide? What do we decide? There's going to be options. You're going to have to figure that out. Knight of Pentacles. If you, like Scorpio being fixed, if you have questions, expectations, timelines, know that it's not just the person. This entire situation needs to take time, and time needs to happen. I do see with the Chariot, you're going to get some sort of reframing of the mind, and then like say, okay, this is my next goal now that I'm out of this like mindset that I was in. But as far as like people matching that speed, I don't see that happening. Wow, Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, yeah, marriage is going to be happening in the future. This is a private relationship for sure. Let me tell you why. I was saying I don't see somebody like moving as fast as you are. Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo and Leo energy. This is also Spirit saying like, take your time. I know that you're getting out of this mindset. Your thoughts are reframing. Someone's coming in with a second chance. It doesn't mean that, you know, move quick. Just because someone comes in wanting to redeem the situation, ask for forgiveness, offer a love offer, make things right, mend a bridge, doesn't mean that things are going to be happening overnight. They're going to take time. Right behind the Knight of Pentacles is a Two of Cups. So this person has intentions of fixing this connection. Like that's what I was picking up earlier. Knight of Cups, Judgment, Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This is someone that is methodical. Like they don't want to rush. They want this relationship to be built off a solid foundation. Exactly. Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. They want a solid relationship. And maybe this is you that wants a solid relationship built over time, because you have also learned about yourself as well. Maybe this person is learning about you. Underneath the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups was the King of Wands and the Six of Cups. Someone's going to come back for you. And Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. This could be a Cancer, a Leo, or a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but this person's going to come back to you, okay? And with the Hierophant and the Two of Pentacles, this is Spirit instructing this person to do what they need to do to make this right, okay? Especially with this Judgment energy of like redemption. Like there's a relationship resurrecting here, and Spirit is telling them step by step what they need to do. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Yep, there's a king here that could be proposing. There's a king here that could be like presenting a really solid love offer to somebody. Just like this Knight of Pentacles here that wanted to build a solid foundation in a relationship. This King of Pentacles this person was a knight and now they're going to be a king. And when they become a king, they're going to bring in like something like an ace here. Okay, this could be a ring, a home, like this Four of Wands, a solid long-term commitment. Okay, a promising relationship, Scorpio. And the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands is telling me that this is going to be a private victory. And I said that earlier. I said with the moon here, okay, that this is going to be like private blessings, low key. Like people might not be able to see it, but you're healing and you're experiencing some sort of blessing, fortunate events. The Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands is saying like some of you guys are going to be experiencing success in love, success in business, success in your career, success in your purpose, success in your finances, success, and it's going to be done. It's going to happen privately. People might hear about it or they might witness it to some degree, but they won't know like internally how this is all making sense and connecting. Temperance card, the King and the Queen of Swords, another relationship coming through again. King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Someone's walking away from the old lover because they want the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. This looks like a couple that has gone through integration, either together or at the same time. Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Wouldn't the King of Wands desire? There's the King of Wands right here. The King and the Queen of Wands gone through some sort of level of integration. And this could be like going to a therapist, a counselor, someone that's a profession as well. Okay. I was saying earlier, someone was reading something and reframing and learning about themselves, the subconscious, maybe mother wounds. And this looks like someone that's leaving somebody from their past behind with the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. They're leaving that. This could be even like the idea of someone possibly being an option. They're leaving that person behind for the Ten of Pentacles, something more solid, just like this King of Pentacles was trying to tell somebody to be patient and wait because they have a solid offer coming to them in the future. And they're going to present it to you when they're ready to be a king, okay? So this is Scorpio. I see you leaving somebody behind, or it's the idea of somebody behind. I see you reframing your thoughts and your beliefs. I see therapy. I see integration within a couple. I see you not really giving an F because this person made you wait too long. I see this person persistent. I see God directing this person to do this, this, and this to make things right. I see a lot. I see a lot. Scorpio, you got a lot going on, but this all looks good, especially with the Ten of Pentacles at the end. After leaving something or someone or the idea of something or someone, yeah, something is very promising for you guys. I understand why y'all were very impatient, but I understand even more like alignment. Like clearly someone needs to go to therapy, do some sort of healing work, do some sort of integration, read a book, reframe their thoughts, change their belief systems in order for all of this to happen. So certain things had to be in divine order in order for other things to happen. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave y'all there. I love y'all Scorpios. Okay. Let's go into Pisces. Pisces. What message is for the Pisces? Spirit, speak to me clearly. What is it that the Pisces needs to hear at this time? Pisces. We have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Depending on who I'm speaking to, some of you guys are on the good end of the Ten of Swords where it's like, okay, something happened to me or a situation happened that like threw my mental health off, but I'm in a state of recovering from it. I'm accepting what had happened. What had happened was, well, for some of you guys, this is something that you're in the midst of right now. Let me pull some more and see. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely giving me the energy of someone that's recovering from something that was emotionally testing. Okay, let's pull another. I feel like giving y'all a hug, but I don't feel like y'all want one. We have the death card. I can see now why. More Scorpio energy. I'm picking up. I was picking up like eighth house energy, like death and rebirth, renewal, major changes with the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So when I say more Scorpio energy, this death card represents Scorpio. This kind of reminds me of the Cancer reading where I think I was telling Cancer, pick your battles wisely. I don't feel like Pisces is emotionally or mentally available for some people because they are going through something right now. This feels like we're in the midst of like some changes, and this is affecting the mind and the heart. Page of Swords. Who is talking about you guys? Are you guys worried that someone's talking about you? Kind of feel it doesn't feel like a scandal, but it feels like people know, like something that you could possibly be going through. Maybe this is like a physical injury or like the heart, you're going through a heartbreak. You have the Chariot. Someone could have left somebody, or could have found out someone is leaving somebody. I'm going to pull one more and then I'm going to read this energy. Four of Cups, yeah. Bottom of the deck is the World. This was the last card that came out in the collective reading. In the High Priestess, Pisces energy, the Sun, and the Page of Cups. Ciao. I'm leaving that out. Three major arcanas at the bottom of the deck. Well, Pisces, this is your energy right here with the High Priestess. This is a very spiritual energy in this reading. Overall, I feel like the High Priestess is very spiritual energy, but this is giving me the energy of I knew that something, like you had this, your intuition was just on point about some things. Like some of you guys just knew the outcome of a situation. Like you knew someone's intentions. And this isn't, and I want to make this clear. I'm not painting that you knew the outcome of a situation to be bad. I'm not saying you knew the outcome of the situation was to be good. This High Priestess is telling me, I know what I know, what I know, what I know. You know what I mean? Like, if I know that this is just temporary, or I know this was a trial that I had to go through, or I knew that these situations were going to work out, I know what I know, what I know, what I know. The Chariot is telling me too, like, I know that I had to do certain things alone or independently. And I know that, everything was truly going to work out with the Chariot and the High Priestess. This could be someone that predicted war, or someone that predicted that they were going to be victorious out of a situation where people were beefing with them or people had an issue with them. They knew that, things would work out and way better than, maybe what people were saying. I feel like the biggest issue for you guys was overcoming the past with the Death and the Four of Cups here. Four of Cups is reminiscing over the past, reflecting on what hasn't changed or being discouraged due to past events. That was what was challenging. But once your intuition revealed to you what was going to come and pass, I think that's when you said, okay, let me just go ahead and focus on forward movement with the Chariot. And on the other side of that is my happiness. And here's the World with the Sun. And I believe that these two cards came out in the collective reading towards the very end, or was it Cancer? it was either Cancer, the collective reading towards the very end. It was like, yeah, I think it was Cancer. Pick your battles wisely because you're aiming towards happiness. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or have Cancer placements because they're bringing that up in this reading. Not that I want to cross-reference. This is just what Spirit's placing on my heart. It feels like you guys knew that you were going to win. You knew that you were going to be happy at the end. You knew that this was a trial, an error, a test. You knew that you were dealing with maybe something karmic or a karmic situation, a karmic person. You knew that this was a cycle. You possibly even knew that you dealt with this in a past life before. You knew so much this entire time with the High Priestess. So it took you a few times to go through a death and rebirth, a death and rebirth, a death and another rebirth with the death and the world card. This is not the first rodeo that you've gone through this trial and error or this test, this adversity, this challenge before. But something this time around with the Chariot and the Sun, you're like, okay, I can finally let go of the past. I'm aiming towards my happiness. And you know what I like about the Chariot is it's success, it's victory, it's quick acceleration, it's forward movement. It could be even like travel. But the Chariot is also indicating success in wherever venture, goal you're pursuing, because to some degree you've gone through that route before. Somehow you've gone through it again, and now this time with the Chariot there's a level of success that, you know, now I'm seeing the Sha'Carri Richardson girl that runs track for the in the Olympics. You know, how many times has she run the same event? After a while, you learn after trial and error, okay, I need to work out and do it this way. I need to cut my diet and do this. I need to stay focused and do that. Like, she's dealt with, I'm sure, every single bit of adversity you can imagine as an athlete. Now, every time she runs her event, she wins first place. Like, that's what the world card and the Chariot and the death card is talking about. Do you know how many things that the Pisces had to surrender, had to sacrifice, had to put an end to just to overcome and complete, you know, a race and a test and pursue the goals and be done with it? You know, she's an Olympian runner now. She has beat records. We all know that she done went through some shit already. She lost a family member. She got tested and she failed a drug test, and she had to sit out on a few events. And just to come back and to win the way she is, it's just like the Chariot. The Chariot doesn't win every single time, but when he does, it's because he's taken this route before. He's gone through this route before. The Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords is talking about possibly some sort of betrayal through word of mouth, people gossiping or, you know, something like that. And the Queen of the Four of Cups is talking about how this was the test, having to move away from the past, let the past go. So I feel like as long as you're confident, you know, with the Chariot, and you understand that the past is behind you, you're going to walk right into your success, and some sort of karmic cycle is definitely done for good. Wow. I love when the sun comes up in a reading. But yeah, Pisces, that is your reading, guys. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Go ahead and click the description box below. Check out all the good, useful information on there. When you feel called to book a personal reading, the link's there as well. I'm Miss Stephanie Personal Readings. Follow me on my socials. Until next time, we'll see each other. Bye.